Hey guys, Lucas here from Wayne Phillips Ford in Christie's Beach, South Australia. While I have a moment, I wanted to take a quick walk around video for you of the beautiful 2024 Toyota Kluger Grande hybrid that we have here. This one is just a tickle over 10,000 kilometers, has not yet reached time or kilometers for its first inspection, but does still have the full Toyota cap price servicing scheme behind it, backing it. So for instance, anybody who was to get into this vehicle, you'd be looking at $265 per service, and I believe that's once every 12 months or 15,000 kilometers through any Toyota service center. Now that obviously maintains your warranty for both the vehicle, the mechanical side of things, and the hybrid battery, so it is important that you stay on top of that. This vehicle presents in as new condition. There's not a scratch, scrape or dent around the body of the vehicle, and even across the front of the car there are no stone chips in the most common areas, which is super nice to see. That incredibly sparkly bright silver paint over the gleaming alloy wheels that you have there, it just looks absolutely fantastic. Now believe it or not guys, the car is currently running. It's just that quiet, being a hybrid, that you can't hear it, and nor can I. It does sound like the vehicle is switched off, but it is currently running. Electric tailgate being the Grande model, and you can see there under this first panel here we have some nice storage space for our toolkit and our cargo blind. Brilliant cargo area, even with the 6th and 7th seats folded up for sitting in. You got a JBL sound system, and if we fold this one down, just put that back, an enormous boot space. So without those seats folded up, enormous area for storage of cargo or pets, depending on what you're putting in there. In the back of the vehicle here, you can keep your rear passengers comfortable with the sunshades that are in the door card, so they just unclip and fold down very nicely. Obviously just lift it up and latch it onto these little hooks over here and here. The seats themselves are a beautiful leather. Now very comfortable place to be in the back of the Kluger. For anybody looking at these cars, I'm sure you know just how many features they have, but in the rear of the vehicle your passengers do have control of their air conditioning, the fan speed, the temperature and so on. You have these two wireless charging ports down the bottom for anybody's laptops, tablets or phones. You've got air conditioning vents in both sides on the roof in the second row and third row, keeping your passengers comfortable and cool. And you do have this enormous panoramic glass roof as well, which looks fantastic when you open it. Now up the front of the vehicle, obviously we have the ability to set driver 1 and 2 so that your seat's position is never forgotten. Obviously you've got electric windows, mirrors and seating and everything in between. This is the top of the range after all. Now I'll zoom out quickly so that you can see me sitting in the vehicle. The cockpit in this car is an incredibly nice place to be. The digital dash sends every bit of information that you need to you, so you don't need to go looking for it. You can see there we are currently on 12,600 kilometers, and we're running solely on the battery at this point in time, but we do have 250 k's range left in our tank. Average fuel consumption so far has been 6.6 litres per 100 k's, and believe me when I say that this vehicle has barely left our yard, so that is incredible. Down on the left hand side of the steering wheel here, you'll notice that we've got our view camera for our 360 degree camera, our button to lift our tailgate, and the button to turn off or on our automatic high beam, and even our headlight leveling. Now across the steering wheel you've got an assortment of buttons, but this vehicle is equipped with the Toyota Safety Sense package. So what those buttons control is your adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert, pedestrian and cyclist detection. They also control your lane keep assist as well as your autonomous emergency braking. So a huge array of safety features and driver assists that come with the vehicle factory from Toyota, which is great to see. The Kluger has got to be one of the nicest vehicles to drive on the road. Entertainment unit here, we've currently got the radio up, but you can utilize the touch panel to go through your vehicle settings, your phone, music, anything you like. You can also connect to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto using the USB port down below here. The panel right in the middle of the screen here is for your air conditioning or heated and cooled seats, so using those buttons will control all of those features. And in the center console here we have this really nice slidable lid, which is super smooth, and we have this wireless phone charging dock here. Beneath that we've also got a great storage space. Now there is a lot to go through in these cars, so if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. We do have all of the original service documentation, owner's manuals, books, you name it. But like I said, this car hasn't yet reached its first service. It is actually due in the 10th month of this year, so quite a while away just yet. But any questions regarding the vehicle, its features, finance or insurance, don't hesitate to get in touch. I just thought this video would be great for you all to see the true quality and condition of the car that you're looking at. We do have a number of interested parties, so like I said, please, if you do have any questions, give me a shout. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. But more than anything, I wanted you to see just how nice the car is. And again, I'll open that panoramic roof just so that you can see how nice that looks when sitting in the vehicle, for anybody that does want to see that. Obviously the front portion of the glass, which is this portion just here, does open up, but the back portion does not. And again, the car is still running, the petrol engine hasn't yet kicked in, and the car is absolutely silent. They are an incredible car, and they've got to be one of the most comfortable cars I've ever driven personally, particularly on South Australian roads, which we all know are not the greatest. But like I said, if you have any questions, my phone number is 0478 016 180, and it's Lucas here from Wayne Phillips Ford, pre-owned vehicles in Christie's Beach, South Australia. Give me a call, guys. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks.